Good day, students. So today, we're going to tackle about the human reproductive system. What is the reproductive system? It is the biological system responsible for producing gametes, which are the sperm and eggs, facilitating fertilization, and supporting the development of offspring, encompassing both internal and external organs, ducts, and accessory glands. So these are the parts of the male reproductive system. First, we have testes or testicles. These are the paired male reproductive organs located within the scrotum, and it is responsible for producing sperm and the male hormone testosterone, crucial for male sexual development and function. Second is scrotum. So it is a sac of skin located outside the body that houses and protects the testicles, and it maintains the proper temperature for sperm production. 3 is epididymis. So it is a long coiled tube attached to the back of each testicle, and it serves as a storage and maturation site for sperm and ultimately transporting them to the vas deferens. Next is vas deferens. It is a long muscular tube in the male reproductive system that transports mature sperm from the epididymis to the urethra, preparing them for ejaculation. Seminal vesicle. These are the paired sac-like glands in the male reproductive system that produce a significant portion of the fluid that makes up semen, which is crucial for sperm viability and motility. 6 is prostate gland. It is a walnut-sized gland in the male reproductive system located below the bladder and in front of the rectum. It is primarily responsible for producing seminal fluid that nourishes and transports sperm during ejaculation. Number 7 is the seminal fluid. It is a fluid that contains sperm and is released from the male reproductive system during ejaculation, and it helps transport sperm to the female reproductive tracts and fertilize an egg. Number 8. Urethra. It is the tube that lets urine leave your bladder and your body. If you're male, your urethra passes through your prostate and into your penis. And if you're female, your urethra is much shorter. Lastly is the penis. So it is an elongated muscular organ full of blood vessels and nerves. It is the external male organ that hangs in front of scrotum and is covered by the foreskin. Next that we are going to tackle are the parts of the female reproductive system. So these are the parts of the female reproductive system. Number 1. Ovaries. It is responsible for producing egg cells. It also produces female hormones, which are the progesterone and estrogen. So, estrogen is a female sex hormone produced by the ovaries that play vital roles in reproductive health, while the progesterone is a natural steroid hormone produced primarily in the ovaries and also in the adrenal glands and placenta during pregnancy. Second is fallopian tube. These are the narrow tubes that connect the ovaries to the uterus, and after an ovary releases an egg, the fallopian tube transports it to the uterus. Fertilization. So, fertilization is the union of the human egg and sperm. Number 3. Vagina. It is a muscular canal that extends from the cervix to the outside of the body. It serves as the passageway for menstrual flow, sexual intercourse, and childbirth. Fourth is the cervix. It is the lower, narrow part of the uterus that connects to the vagina. It allows the flow of menstrual blood from the uterus and directs sperm into the uterus during intercourse. During childbirth, it dilates to allow the baby to pass through. And the last part of the female reproductive system is the uterus or the womb. It is a hollow muscular organ where a fertilized egg implants and develops into a fetus during pregnancy. It also contracts during childbirth to help deliver the baby. Do you all understand the lesson that we tackled today? Very good. Now, it's time for a short quiz. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.